Hello, everybody. How are you? How you doing? Hope everything is well. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, and you're watching Open. It's a live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. You can stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Leading things off, the Chief Operating Officer and Chief Commercial Officer of the New York City Football Club, who joins us to speak about an innovative new program called City Assist. His organization and their partners, Mastercard, have launched to provide a needed relief for one small New York City business as COVID continues to impact us. Please welcome to the show, Matt Goodman. Matt, how are you?
Dr. Bob, I'm doing good. I'm doing as good as we can be considering where we are in the world.
I know it's tough. So what is your role as COO and Chief Commercial Officer of NYCFC?
So it's a good question. So my responsibility is kind of all things marketing, business operations, and revenue. So the way in which we communicate to our fans, the way in which we talk to our corporate partners, the way in which we think about our season ticket members, and kind of all that implies, right? So in a traditional world where we have people come to games in venues where we are able to activate for our partners, and all that implies that would be the normal day to day. I actually started with the club a year ago yesterday, so I imagine it's been an unconventional start, but also a tremendous learning experience, because I think our relationship with our corporate customer, our corporate partner, and our season ticket member is as important now as it could ever be.
The Assist, tell us about it. How did it get started?
City Assist is amazing, and the timing couldn't be better. Mastercard has been a partner of ours since 2015, and the goal of this, obviously, their initiative from a Mastercard perspective is to lean in on small business. And no time has been more critical for small businesses than right now, especially in New York City when you consider the impact of COVID and the pandemic. So, as rights holders, as NYCFC, our opportunity to provide a select small business in New York with the opportunity to basically get a corporate partnership and an opportunity to use, official designation as the official small business of NYCFC, to have custom content that lives on our website, to be able to our social channels, to be able to leverage our partner networking opportunities, right? Our goal is to be able to provide them with a corporate partnership that will help them grow their business.
There you go. And you said you started in 2015?
Well, we started our partnership with Mastercard in 2015. This initiative specifically around City Assist is an idea that was born out of our strategic planning for 2021 with Mastercard.
Yeah. How has the pandemic affected what you wanted to do moving forward?
I don't know if we have enough time, Bob. The pandemic has affected everything we do. To be in the live events business, one thing when you consider the pandemic, and then you consider the pandemic and its disproportionate impact on New York City. The ethos of our club is to empower better lives through soccer. And for us to be able to do that in a time when we're not able to have people come to our games, or we're not able to facilitate live camps and clinics, for youth participants, and we're not able to engage hand to hand with our partners and bring our fans to our partners in a direct, meaningful way. This is the type of thing the City Assist program with Mastercard us to try and do this in a virtual way.
Yeah. And I was going to say, you could do but so much virtually when you're a contact sport type of person.
We feel really proud. We were able to launch a content series on, via our social channels on NYCFC.com, and it's kind of tagged the Undeniable campaign, which really highlighted small businesses, highlighted frontline workers, doctors, NYPD, individual personalities, and how they were impacted by this, and they're directly back to the club. We understand that we are a city asset, NYCFC. So it's important for us to make sure that our place in the community is.
Yeah, Matt. What are some of the opportunities that come along with being branded a small business partner of the NYC FC for the 2021 season?
So it's a good question. The company that gets selected to the City Assist program with Mastercard they'll receive the kind of the exclusive designation of the official small business of NYCFC. They'll receive TV visible in stadium signage and branding. As I said, they'll receive custom content telling the story of the business that will live on our website and through our social channels. The company will also receive branding on NYCFC.com and our social channels, right? So advertising placement on those spaces. They'll receive 100 tickets for both employee and customer incentives. They'll receive a predetermined amount of merchandise to use for promotional purposes, as well as access to our internal partner forum and networking opportunities, which we feel like is one of the biggest opportunities that we can provide, which is to bring this small business, whoever this winner is, into our network of other partners and make those introductions to help drive their business ultimately. That's the goal of the program.
So how can people get involved in becoming a part of or becoming a contestant for the small business opportunity?
NYCFC/small business. All the information lives there, and that's where the application process lives. So again, it's NYCFC.com/small business.
Matt, when is the deadline?
The deadline for submissions is Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Right, so that's easy for everyone to remember. And then the announcement on the winner will be later, the 15th of March.
15th of March. And then
so again, the deadline for submissions, Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll select the winner. We'll select the winner by the 15th of March.
Yeah. And of course, you have a website where we can go and just check all of that out and find out more.
NYCFC.com/small business.
There you go. All right. Anything after that coming up, or anything that we missed that you want to talk about?
I don't have much more. We're waiting for the final word from the MLS on when the 2021 season will officially kick off. I think everyone, most people are aware, they're going to allow fans in the game in Buffalo. I believe that's this week. So that's a nice sign about what potentially things to come in terms of us having fans back in the venue. I don't have much more, but we've done a tremendous job. So NYCFC.com for all the information /small business on this particular partnership, but also all of our social channels at NYCFC and see what our guys are up to.
Matt, we can't wait until this is all over so we can come out and participate at a higher level in person.
Dr. Bob, I couldn't agree with you more. All
right. Thank you so much, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
Matt Goodman, COO and Chief Commercial Officer, NYCFC. We appreciate you. Thank you. Stay safe. God bless.
Same to you.
Thanks, Matt. All right, we'll take a break and come back with a whole lot more coming up next on Open.